potty trained our 8-week-old Cocker Spaniel puppy Callie in just 4 days. Here's what I think worked for us. When we first got Callie home, I honestly thought potty training her was going to be a nightmare. She'd never stepped foot on grass before and found our garden incredibly overstimulating. So despite taking her out numerous times, she would not go to the toilet out there. And every time we brought her back in, she'd immediately have an accident in her pen. On that first night, she had 3 accidents. But looking back, it was actually a great opportunity to learn her cues, all of the things that she tends to do before needing to go to the bathroom. Here's some examples of some of the things that Callie does, so you can get an idea what I mean. By watching for those cues, we managed to get her outside before she went, 4th time lucky, and she finally went to the toilet outside. It was for a bowel movement and she has not pooed inside since. I think this is because we heaped on the praise. We gave her high value treats, really positive body language, and a lot of verbal affirmation to show her that that was exactly what we'd wanted her to do. So now she's eager and excited to go outside and do that for us and get praise. Even though at this point we've had her for less than 2 weeks, she waits at the back door, she signals at my office door if we're upstairs to let me know that she wants to go outside. She is active about letting us know when she wants to go out. Puppies aren't great at holding their bladders, so that side of things did take us a few more days to master. I think what really worked for us was routine. Some people say that you should take your puppy out so that they have a chance to relieve themselves every hour, half hour, but that kind of thing didn't work for us. It felt too structured, and Callie has a lot of naps. She sleeps for about 18 hours a day, and for me, waking her up when she's mid-nap and really settled just didn't work. We tried it a few times, and literally you'd pick up this sleepy puppy, take her outside, and she'd immediately go out to sleep on the grass. Instead, we just adapted to her schedule and took her outside as follows. Every time she'd just woken up for a nap, 15 to 20 minutes after she had a drink or food, and immediately after we'd had a training session or playtime, because all of that active movement can make them more likely to want to go. Also, any other time that she gave us one of her signals. We used a free app called Doggy Time to track everything to do with Callie's schedule, her potty breaks, drinks, food, when we trained her, when she slept, and it was really useful to make sure that we were taking her out at the right time. It also lets you track accidents, and it's fascinating looking back at it because every time she's had an accident since the end of day 2, she was signalling we just missed it. The final thing we did that I think really helped set Callie up for success was nighttime loo breaks. None of us like our sleep interrupted, but by having Callie nearby, hearing when she woke up at night and needed to go out to the bathroom, we have been able to avoid all nighttime accidents. She's never soiled her crate either at nighttime or during the day, and I really think that's because we've been proactive at taking her out. If potty training isn't going so well, please don't be discouraged. If it makes you feel better, Callie's had 1 accident since I would have considered her potty trained at about 4 days. It was on day 10 and I was watching her alone. She'd napped in my office for the morning and I was going to take her downstairs for lunch. But even though she'd just woken up for a nap, I took all of her stuff downstairs before coming back up to get Callie. She can't do the stairs at the moment, so we're carrying her down. She was alone for less than 60 seconds, but she'd just woken up, and so I should have known that she needed to go. She was signalling at the door, I thought because she wanted to go downstairs for some play and some lunch, but she was telling me what she needed. I just ignored it. If you feel disappointed in that situation, which is totally natural, I had some serious puppy mum guilt. Just remember, it's not your puppy's fault. So learn from your mistakes and move onwards and upwards. And use enzymatic cleaners so they don't do it in the same place again. I hope that helps and has answered most of the questions you had about potty training. But if there are any more, leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you. I better go because Callie's just woken up for a nap and she needs to go outside.